Hi everyone, my name is Kyle Schaefer. I'm a volunteer on the Good Shepherd communications team. I'm coming to you from my daughter's bedroom, so you can see the pictures in the corner. So I'm sure you've heard that we're going to be announcing, and Father Patrick's going to be sharing more details about the exact date, but we will be offering in-person Mass for those of you that are able to come and join us in person. And we're excited to offer this, and we're excited to welcome you back. As a reminder, we will still be doing the live stream Masses every weekend, so you can continue to join from home if you're not able to join in person. So I know maybe for some of us, we're kind of wondering, how is the church going to maintain physical distancing and make sure it's a safe place for those of us that might be considering joining in person? And to do that, we're going to be using a tool to reserve spots online. So because of the requirements to maintain physical distancing and make sure that each and every one of us is safe if we do decide to return to Mass, we'll need to limit our capacity. And so I'm going to walk you through, and I've shared my screen here, I'm going to walk you through what that will look like when the time comes to do so. So I'm going to show you a demo, and I want you to stay tuned and listen to keep checking our Facebook and social media feeds on Instagram, Facebook, as well as on our website, and we'll be sharing more details about what the Mass times are and the times in which the reservation system will open. It's not hard, don't worry, I'm going to show you what that's going to look like right now. So we're going to use a system called Flocknote, and the way that you're going to access the system is we're going to go to our website. So our website is gslakeshore.com, and when the time is right and we've got everything in place, you will see on our website, right in this black and blue bar here, right in the middle, right now we have an announcement reminding people that this weekend there is not public Masses, but in the future, you'll see a link here that says a safe return, reserve your seat at Mass. And so what I'm going to do is show you what that could look like and what that will look like for you. It's quite easy, and so don't worry. If you have internet access and you've been able to get on the internet and you've watched this video so far, I'm confident that you can do it. There is an option for those that don't have internet access. I'm going to talk about that at the end. So when the time comes and we've announced that the registration period is open for upcoming weekend Masses, you're going to head to gslakeshore.com and you're going to click in this section. The text will look a little bit different, but it's going to be in the same spot for you. What that's going to do is open up a window to our Flocknote registration. And it's going to look just like this. It's going to have the weekend dates, so whatever those dates are when we find out more. It's going to have some helpful information about what it looks like to go back to Mass, and we'll be announcing a website that's going to have all the specifics and guidelines for you. But what I want to point you to is it will have the Mass times that are available and how many spots are left. So this is an example. Father Patrick will be sharing the details about what the Mass times are. This is just an example to show you how it looks like. So in this example, we've got 3 Mass times. It will say the exact time. And it'll also say the time that we'd like you to arrive at the church building to make sure that we can seat everyone in a timely and orderly fashion. So depending on what's going on in your family, how many spots you want to think about who is going to be coming with you to Mass. And so when you've got that number in your mind, maybe you think there's going to be 2 people to join. What you're going to do is once you get to this site, you're going to go to, again, gslakeshore.com, click on the link, and you'll be presented with this option for the upcoming weekend. You're going to click on sign up. We're going to ask you to enter your first name and last name, and it says email or phone. I'm going to ask you to enter your email as much as possible that way, and I'll show you why, so you can get a ticket. So I'm going to register, let's register Father Patrick for, hopefully I spell his name right, for the ticket. He doesn't need a ticket, we're just using this as an example. So we're going to put his email in, and you're going to put your email in. So you only need one person in your family to make this request. So if you have a family of 5 and all of you are able to come, you're going to designate one person to make the registration and to reserve your seat. So just for fun, as this example, I'm going to save a spot for Father Patrick Bento. Once you enter your first name, last name, and your email, we're going to click sign up. By default, the system is going to offer you a ticket for one person. Let's say Father Patrick would like to bring Father Paul and Father Mark. He can change in this list, or you can change in this list when you do it, exactly how many people will be joining you. you're going to select that number. You're going to make sure it says you're in for 3 people, and you're done. That's all you need to do. What you'll get after this, so you can, I'm going to close this window. What you're going to get within about 5 to 10 minutes of this happening, so be patient, it's okay, you can check back in maybe 15, 20 minutes, is to the same email address that you submitted, you will receive an email quite like this. The email is going to come from Flocknote, which is the service that we're using, and it's going to let you know that you have a confirmation number for the time and the date indicated. So we want to make sure that everyone is attending the right date and time. So make sure you've checked the date and that you've confirmed the time. This says time B. It's going to say the mass time for you once we're ready. At any time, you can choose to cancel or modify. So if I want to go in here and modify this, I'm going to click on it. It's going to open a new window. And let's say someone in my family is not able to come, or they're choosing not to come, or they're not feeling well. I can change the number here. I can also cancel. So if something comes up, maybe I need to cancel my reservation, please do cancel if that's the case, so that way we can reserve your spot for someone else. So it loads, it's canceled, it's all set. When you arrive at the church, we're going to ask you if you do have a phone, a smartphone, to bring your smartphone and bring up this email so we can make sure that you do in fact have a reservation. And if you don't have a smartphone, but you do have internet, please print out your confirmation so you can show that to those at the door. Don't worry, we'll be saving a few seats for those of you that will need to make a reservation by phone. So if you do know someone that does not have internet access or does not have an email address, we're going to ask you to reach out to them. And if they are healthy and able to come, to call the office, and Anna Janine will be able to register them from their side. And they won't necessarily, they will be talking more about what that looks like in terms of if they need a ticket or not. So we don't have all the details, but I wanted to make sure that we shared this information with you to make sure that we are eliminating any anxiety that you might have. There's going to be a lot more information coming your way. So there's going to be a lot more information about what it looks like during Mass, what the Mass experience looks like, and how it can best serve you and make sure that you have a positive experience if you choose to come to in-person Mass. So I want you to make sure you stay tuned to our Facebook, our Instagram, and our website. We'll be posting videos from Father Patrick as he explains more of the details. We'll also be launching a website that has information just about returning to in-person Mass. And we'll be posting some graphics and some slides to make sure everyone is educated. And as I said at the beginning, we'll continue our live streaming Mass. So if you feel that it's not the right time for you to come back, the bishop has continued to grant dispensation for weekend Masses. So it'll be up to your choice and your family based on your situation when you choose to come, but we'll welcome you back in person, and we continue to welcome you online. Thank you.